Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a reading for sign of Capricorn. And keep in mind that this does not resonate for every Capricorn. If you'd like a personal reading, that's going to be the first link in the description down below. Repeat that, first link in the description down below for a personal reading. You can also find a bunch of other things there in the description. You can find my Etsy shop, which has my tarot and my oracle cards on there. A bunch of things there on my Etsy shop in the description down below. Just have to go check that out. Go and go buy something. Really appreciate that. You can also find my shirt store, my website, different social media platforms I'm on, as well as Patreon. All that's in the description down below. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. I do appreciate donations here. So, Capricorn, before we get into reading, let's say some prayers first. We have number 30 with the goddess Kali, and number 20 with the goddess Kuan Yin. As usual, we're starting with Kali first. It says, Kali, please bless me with your sacred holding and protection, that I may willingly enter your depths, be undone and reborn. I let go of my outer attachments and become free to journey within, into the sacred depths where your wisdom can reach me. I fully and gratefully receive your subtle, inner infusions of grace, healing, and cosmic realignment for the spiritual benefit of all beings. Beloved Kuan Yin, help me realize the connection to myself and to life, that I need to be able to live my highest vibrational life, where I'm well replenished, joyful, and connected to the endless flow of divine energy and life force in our universe. Please bring me clear guidance about how to best cultivate Qi now, how to be open to receive the nectar of the lotus, the life force, and the love of Divine Mother for my highest good. So be it. Alright, Capricorn. Now, let us see what Spirit has in store for yourself. So you have number 22 with Doom Mavati. So let's see what this card is about here. Capricorn. 22. Beloved Mother who dwells in the smoke, presides over the most difficult transitions. She who knows that certain endings are unavoidable. They are necessary predecessors to radical reintervention. Her presence brings the message that, though disappointment, defeat, or loss, and negative repercussions of such experiences may cause suffering for a time, they will not limit your future happiness. They are means for opening, as yet unrecognized pathways for fulfillment. Your trust must be unconditional at this time, and later you shall see that everything has worked out for the absolute best. The seventh of the wisdom goddesses, Doom Mavati. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but either way, she is the crone goddess, and uniquely in the Hindu context from which she arises, also as a widow. Her name means she who is made of smoke, and as the expression goes, where there's smoke, there's fire. Since this goddess is associated with the profound suffering. Just as smoke is the polluting and concealing manifestation of fire, it would be hard to believe that there is any divine blessing, hidden or otherwise. When we are in the agonies of intense suffering, in honoring this goddess, we acknowledge that suffering is part of life, can develop compassion. Our capacity for kindness is often in direct proportion to the suffering we have experienced and processed, as it can grow empathy and wisdom in the soul. Some continue to create pain for themselves and others alleviate suffering in the world through what they have learned. The difference comes through the willingness to face and process pain. This goddess can help us find the courage to be real about our suffering, neither becoming lost in it nor avoiding it, but rather to go through it and process it. This goddess is associated with the most painful aspects of human existence. Okay. It says this may cause some to fear her and try to push her away, yet when we are suffering greatly, we can know that she is with us. With her black, smoky skin, she becomes the blackened Madonna, the beloved mother, who does not watch our suffering from some remote place in a blissful detachment, but suffering along with us. Our cries resonate in her heart, in her emotional anguish. She is our sacred companion, and her presence can help us bear witness with honesty and courage. Healing becomes an acknowledgement of suffering. You cannot resolve an issue if you deny it exists. Bearing honest witness is the only way for change to begin. This goddess arises in a reading. There is an opportunity to end a profound and difficult struggle, perhaps one that is obscured and difficult to articulate and acknowledge. Such truth-seeking, or speaking to yourself, happens when you can admit it. This is not good for me, or I'm not sure what or how, but something needs to stop. This goddess is sometimes depicted with two crows attempting to pull a cart that cannot move. At other times, her cart is without a means of movement at all. She brings a message that the path you are on cannot take you any further. This does not mean that life is over, but rather that life as you have known it has come to an end. This is the inception of a new cycle. Be ready for it. We all know Kali's mysteries. We must grieve and release what has been. In the social context from which this goddess emerges, widows are at the edges of acceptable social status. In this way, this goddess is a goddess for those who have been shunned, criticized, or denounced. Those forced out of social status or position through circumstances that have not necessarily of their own choosing. When external events seem to be forcing you in a certain direction, feelings of vulnerability can arise. But then, so can a sense of being deeply guided by the universe. This goddess presence signifies a time when something you once counted on has failed you in some way. Through that process, opportunities open that would have not otherwise been available to you. This goddess is a harbinger of endings and loss, but also of radical trust and secret blessings that are revealed later, and most often unexpectedly. Something avoided at all costs happens anyways, and when we end up being grateful for it because it frees us, new horizons opens up. Everything changes. It wasn't easy. It took courage. It hurt a lot. We had to grow, but she was there with us, letting us know. This feels terrible, but something good is going to come from it. The pain will end. You're going to be more than just okay. You're going to thrive. There's an invocation prayer. It says, I honor your powerful presence and secret blessings that lead to spiritual liberation. I gratefully receive your powers of protection, warding off negativity and defending me from enemies known and unknown, within and without. You acknowledge my suffering and the suffering of all beings so that healing and awakening can truly occur. You show us when and how to lean into the mysterious workings of the universe. You gift me freedom and entry into new worlds. The prayers of our Dark Mother's gracious mind rise upon your smoky essence. May blessings and healing manifest for the spiritual benefit of all beings. Says, take a moment to acknowledge where you're struggling right now. It might be pain in your life, pain you sense in others or the world. That acknowledgement can become the ending of a pathway that cannot lead you anywhere worth going. You do not have to know how to start a new path. The Divine Mother knows. As you honestly and courageously bear witness, you can speak your declaration. Divine Mother, healing, change, and compassionate awakening is needed here. Complete your practice with your mantra, which I'll put in the comments. It says, bow with your hands in a prayer. You've completed your sacred ritual. Alright, Capricorn. So what it feels like maybe you've been kind of suffering here for a while from something. But I feel like that's going to be coming to an end, because there's like it had like something had to end. Alright? And maybe it sucked. Whatever this was, but you have something new coming your way. You've been freed, Capricorn. Even though it may not seem like it, but you have. Alright. So, let's get some runes. Trumps yourself. Ring fellow. Just put it over there. We have these two dragon lovers, one being fire, the other one being water. We have Hathor. We have this Aztec serpent god. You have the sun beetle, which is connecting with the sun, Capricorn, the sun beetle. So the sun is like healing, it's like vitality, it's like a bunch of things there. We have Thoth. You have this dragon moon, which can be a symbol of Kuan Yin, which you are connecting to. We have this white raven, which you're connected to, which is a symbol of peace, cleansing, purification, protection, all that good stuff. We have justice. There's a big breakthrough. There's a gateway opening for you, Capricorn. There's big changes. A journey. Love. A big breakthrough in love, Capricorn. Alright, maybe involving some journeys, like some travel stuff. But anyway, love. And we have fire or water. Some fire, water placements, whatever. Doesn't matter. Either way. You'll know, because it feels like a big love coming towards you. Some major lover. Alright, maybe that's what this reading was talking about. Now, this can apply in many different ways. And maybe there's like some sort of relationship that didn't work out. But you actually been freed from that, and now there's like something else coming towards you, someone else.
Talking flies.
So Capricorn, that's all I have for you. Like I said, first link in the description down below for personal reading. And also go on my Etsy shop, go on there, go buy something. Really appreciate that. If you want to see more content, definitely subscribe. Bye guys.